So that video that we played was these 3 daughters. They were confronting their father because they had gone through his phone and they saw from his phone that he's exchanging WhatsApp messages with a woman, thereby cheating on their mother. And if you listen to them, they're Americans now, so the way they talk, they didn't talk like educated Americans. They talk like black Americans, which is strange because they are Ugandans. I would expect them, because local Ugandans have better English than those girls. Like our African Ugandans, we hear them speak English. Their English is better than the way those girls talk. But they socialize with the black, the black culture, talking with those niggers and the slave people. So their English is very terrible. But we can glean from what they were saying. They were saying so many disrespectful things to this man.
Who is their father?
Who is their father? And
I do for you. I just thought this would end us in a secure place, and I'm so fed up. Just know I'm so mature. I have no messy bone in me. Please,
don't act like you don't know what this is.
My number 1 priority. Then you got this one going on. Truly miss your vibe.
You weren't good enough.
Thank you. It was a life we enjoyed, my dear.
Dad, you fucked up.
I know was very nice to you, very well, believe me. It's just I don't eat a lot of you. Eat a lot of me, weird emoji. Just next time it will be bloody if you can keep it up.
Dad, you fucked up.
Some random words I don't know, but this is nice. Just horny for you. I want to sit on you, but I'll be patient and I'll wait.
Dad,
I'm coming to you. You're late.
I can break this TV right now.
I will be free for cramps. Some words in Uganda. Thought all this is in the good days. Ha ha ha. Just
that's fucking disgusting.
I should calm down.
But I just take 3 days to.
No, I'm not sitting down.
She has the right
as
to
long
be
as you
upset.
can be upset, just don't be upset like.
Don't do that.
Some pictures not good. Seka, you don't know how much I've longed for your big dick of yours, but
really
today isn't far enough. Oh, hi, got back to you. You sleeping okay? I'm just jealous. It must be fun. Let's let them clean that carpet. It's kind of dusty. Sleeping, going to shower.
Were we not in Uganda during that time?
But were we not in Uganda at that time?
You need some
that. Explain this.
You know it's sick. Now, you want me to keep going, or is this?
Does this not recall in your brain of yours?
Stop hitting the TV.
But that
does that not recall? So stop acting like you don't know.
Or you got the.
Then what is this?
So now explain what this is.
This is what I was just like thinking about. Whatever you're not doing right, but look, God knows there is God when He does something.
And you don't believe in Him.
God brings things in the light. I don't trace what I don't want.
I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of you.
Look at what.
Sorry.
This is what eventually. Eventually, see, this is what the kids do not want to show me when they came back and when they're over there. But my intention was that something was not going right. And I say we go for therapy and whatever.
But you don't want to do therapy.
That means you didn't want to fix. She want to save the marriage. How many times are you gonna go ahead, Dad? You're fucking ridiculous.
Now we've seen it between all of us as
sitting down, Dad. You should be ashamed. Dad, listen. How many fucking times are you gonna put my mom through the same fucking bullshit? Dad, you tell me about don't add don't I don't care who but guess what? You could be my father, but you not listen.
You are a cheater.
Listen, Dad, Dad, you have not that father figure. I don't care who you are to me. You are nothing to me.
I found out during the womb.
She found out.
But I never, me and you don't have a good relationship. So when I saw this and I read this, it didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt her.
I've already decided 14
You're a piece
years
of
ago,
shit.
14 years ago, I've lost you as a dad. So 14 years ago, you were my financial bank, and that's what it was. So when I saw this, it didn't hurt me. She found out. Tyra found out the day we got back, and Tyra cried. Ashley, I didn't cry with it.
Ashley found out today.
Ashley found out.
Dad, I told people I want to kill you, Dad.
Less than 24 hours ago. And Ashley loved you. Ashley loved you. And that's why she's so mad like this, because she loved you. So when you tell her not to yell, that hurts her, because you're telling her to suppress her moment. No matter that you are a father, you are her father. She loves you and you hurt her. So that's why she's reacting.
Dad, you have nothing to say.
So you decide to make a decision, so you have take it in. Your
Daddy,
two daughters that love you so much are heartbroken right now. So however they feel, you have to just sit there and take it. Yes, you are their
God, I'm embarrassing the shit out.
I was like, oh, I'm really insane. And she was like, one was like, yeah, I want to hit you, I want to hit him.
Yeah, you will kill you or something.
Something like that. She was, you would hear the anger, that visceral black American nigger anger. They call it black rage. And in my mind, I was just like, this man, do you know what this man went through to struggle in Uganda? Is Uganda richer than Nigeria?
No.
Okay. To struggle from Uganda to go to America with his family, set you up, you have a house, you're not like black people living in Section 8.
Yeah.
You're living in, at least modern surroundings. And because the guy found one small girl, 22-year-old girl, and the girl likes him, obviously, that's why he's messaging her and okay, he has sex with her. So?
You're not recording it.
Like, you're not recording it, put it on the internet to expose and shame the man.
Your father.
So, no, like, but the girls feel justified. The same way you were saying, oh, why can't they be faithful? That's the sentiment that causes them to do something like that. Like, oh, this man is not faithful. He has to stay with this woman. No, he actually doesn't, because throughout the dawn of humankind, from the dawn of humankind, what is the one thing that a man wants? Generally, it's as many women as possible. How many wives did Adam have?
One.
Is it one or two?
Eve. Is that one is enough?
I think it's
Okay, very good. So you walk it down from David to freaking Samson to like we don't need to go with Abraham.
Our father.
Our father Abraham had many sons. Our father Abraham, one of them, sorry, so let's praise the God, right?
Yeah.
That guy, his wife could not give him a child.
Yeah.
Out of respect, out of own training.
And
She said, take a Kaite. No, not a Kaite. Hagar.
Yeah, Aga.
Right? Egyptian girl.
Virgin.
This guy understands life.
She was a virgin. And she gave him a
Remember when our own senator wanted to bring virgin, Mario, not even that the wife brought to girls were protesting. They're protesting in the Nigerian side. Why? And that's not his first wife.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? So this is and he was right when he said, look, it is in the religion, it is allowed, and like where's the lie? He was following her teeth. Let's not even get too much into that, but just if you follow the pattern, can you name one person in the Bible that had one wife? Just one, just give me one. Anybody, give me one.
Even Jesus said they chased him to touch his garments. Wash his hair, his feet with oil, and their beautiful hair.
Can we name one?
Have you forgotten?
No, you know what? So Joseph had at least two.
Bro, stop now. Joseph, father
Isaac. How many Isaac have?
not father of Joseph. Joseph the Chambliss.
Okay, Joseph, that's.
Don't even worry about it. The point is that.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. The point is that monogamy is not natural.
At all.
Let me give you an example. Do you go clubbing? How about you? Do you go clubbing?
No. Why are you doing that? I don't understand.
I need water. I want to have it.
Choke. You have to choke. No, don't give me water. You have to choke. What's that?
I'm mature now. I don't understand.
I thought, why are you choking? Like telling me you're choking. I don't say no.
It's fine.
Have you ever been to a nightclub?
No. I've been to a nightclub. Okay, let me say. I've been once. No, let me say. Yeah, I've been there, but always once.
How is once? How come?
Why you choking?
It's one like once in a lifetime.
And once in a lifetime.
Once in a like which club was it? Okay, put it like this. What do they do in club?
They do club. People that drink up, they have to drink and dance and shake their waist.
Shake their waist.
Shake their bum bum. Wear some crazy wears like it.
Crazy clothes.
Yeah.
Are you hearing all these things? For what purpose?
To attract men.
Oh!
I like the honesty.
Yeah, some of them go to attract me to get the thing. I'm going to get the client.
Sorry, let me quickly say something. NSPPD. That's prayer session. The one they did this what God cannot do doesn't exist. They did a carnival in UK and like they were live streaming, right? a lady commented that I am here praying for my sugar daddy to leave his wife and follow me. Like in the prayer session, I had this picture, but I think you should do that. Like she said, she's praying that sugar daddy leaves.
So there is actually an addition to this. Remember, you spoke about this pattern of girls carrying picture of somebody to go and do witchcraft, or to church.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Like,
Let me ask
somehow, I don't understand.
Like,
okay.
okay.
Like, shouldn't you reach out for you to love her, or for you to like her, or for you to spend on her, or what?
I don't know.
That one is praying for a sugar daddy to leave his wife and come and stay with her exclusively, right? The other ones are carrying
the single guy's picture.
Carrying the single guy's picture. A guy that has said clearly, "I don't want anything to do with you." That's the story we have. We'll show it on the screen, right? And the guy said, "Please, this girl, I don't know how. We just saw one time she carried my picture, she's carrying me to church and doing special prayer that this man must marry me." When I've told her face to face that sister, no. But then on the comments, you see people say, you must have done something, and maybe you chop and you and it's like, if I chop, did I rape you? If I raped you, okay, go to the police. Let them come and prove it that I raped you. What is that? Yeah, that's evil. You can see Nigerians, we like super story, right?
It's a super story.
Exactly. We'll craft a narrative from facts, and before our eyes, we'll craft a different backstory to support our biases. That's how we do things.
Yeah.
This is a guy saying, look, I don't want anything to do with this woman. She's carrying my picture and she can't trap me in the physical, so she wants to use spiritual means.
Because what's the difference between taking someone's picture to church and taking it to Babalawo?
I think it's the same thing, and it's more proper because even if you take this person's picture to church or to Babalawo, at the end of the day, if that thing was linked going to marriage or relationship, there's everything else that's marriage or not.
Yeah, I've heard those stories.
Yeah.
I've heard those stories.
Yeah.
There's this woman on
there's
this woman on Instagram. Like, she takes all these like personal stories from people. I've forgotten her name, but there was one where I saw that let's call her Sister Blessing. Sister Blessing, my husband, I wanted to marry him. He didn't want to marry me, so I went to Babalawo, and he later came and married me. But after I had my second child, our second child died. Like the first two died.
Wow.
And now he's always beating me, hates me, doesn't like me. And the mother was like, yes, I'm like, you went and did Babalawo. She's like, she can't find that. She wants to remove the Babalawo, but she's afraid that maybe if she goes to remove the charm, he might die, or she might die, or and it's like, bro, this thing is not Nigeria, it's not Kenya, they're doing it everywhere. It is women. And for me, the way I see it is selfishness. If you look at the story of Sarah, right? She knows her husband wants a child. She knows she can't give him. What does she do? Tell my husband take. She's willing to share. So that spirit, when she says, men, they are not. Actually, you're the one that's supposed to go and look for a new wife for your husband. As a humble Christian woman, you go and look for a new wife. You vet her correctly.
My husband does not need anything. He does not need anything.
You know why?
If he wants to say, I can give him a child.
No, it's not just children. It's about excitement. It's about love.
Any excitement is different. But do you think if a man...
That's not true.
It's true. Sorry, do you think if a man has 2 wives and he wants to go out?
You still go out.
He still go out. He could still go out. But
He has 3 wives.
He would still go out.
he could.
He could, or he could be satisfied.
Nobody is saying that it's.
Nobody's
Saying that it's right for him to go out if he's a married man. But we're saying that you cannot rule it out from happening. But I'm saying for a woman, you should have that humility, that faith, that you have this benevolent man that is willing to share his love, his resources. But women are the opposite. They are selfish.
We are not selfish.
It's selfishness because you don't want to share your husband.
Yeah, why would I share my husband?
Because the men on earth are not enough for all the women.
Who told you that? There is a man for everyone. Yes.
That's not true.
That's very true. Like the ratio of men to women is like
It's very
8-1.
Let me explain why now.
Like
Let me explain. Okay. In the workforce, right? How many women do jobs in like mountain high tension wire? Okay. How many women do jobs in the high seas? Like to go and be fishing, oil rig drilling. How many women are? I know, compared.
Police women. I've never seen a policeman on like,
right.
checkpoint.
The people going to fight. The people going to fight Boko Haram.
Take care of the
Men or women?
right? The people who are going into the ground to go and extract zinc and oil and coal.
Women.
So it's men doing these things, and men die doing these things. So one, we die more. Women are having less voice now, actually, right? In fact, in America and all these other crazy countries, there are some women that are aborting boys. Like if they find out that the pregnancy is a boy, you don't know.
Yeah.
Let's not even get too much into that. That's a different scenario, right? So more men die, and generally men don't live longer than women.
Yeah.
Right? So even if you have 100 boys and 100 girls in the same class, in the same generation, by the time you get to the 40s, some of those men have died. More of the women are alive. So by the time they say, "Oh, I want to marry," it's 60 men against 80 women. If one man marries one woman, there are still 20 women remaining. Remember, Imo State government, the Commissioner for Happiness said, please, men start marrying more than one wife. It's state government. The Nigerian government has said it.
It's not politician.
Yes. So it's a national mandate. It's not me talking. But women don't like it because they're selfish. As a man, it's selfishness. That is why that sugar baby is going to God Almighty himself and saying,
women have mind though.
Let him abandon his wife that he loves
and his children.
Let him destroy his family for me. Think about it now. There are girls that they have home training. If you're a married man, like she takes picture with you, she'll send you the picture and crop herself out of the picture. She'll use Photoshop to remove herself from the picture. Just like because she knows that you're a married man.
Let's destroy your family.
If she's stupid, she will destroy her family. But that's great. There are girls like that. How can a girl like that say, I have this specific problem and not say I can't do anything for you? He will love that woman just as he loves his wife. Even though he cannot bring her into the home. Why can't he bring the girl into the home?
Because his wife, he doesn't want to spoil his house, he doesn't want to destroy his wife.
But most men, or actually if women, think about it, most women nowadays, do they have guy friends or girlfriends? Like which one do they have more?
Most of the men.
Women. You prefer guy friends?
Guy friends.
So even you realize that women are annoying.
No, most
you are, because that's why you have more guy friends. Because you guys hate each other. Women don't like each other. That's why women generally prefer the company of men. Because guys who are free, we don't have problems.
Let's be truthful. Men doesn't have
we don't backbite. We don't.
Yes. If
when
you
we say
left
something,
when you left in maybe you and Toma and Amaka, when you left, they will talk about
you. They will talk about you. They will talk about your dirty boyfriend.
They say, see her there, she's coming. They will
right?
something.
So the reason why polygamy is not working, or why people frown against polygamy, is because most women don't like each other. So you need a very, very strong social structure that if you need a very strong social structure that forces women to get along with one another. You understand? Because all this education, all this we're going to school, equality and other strange ideas, it actually makes women more angry, aggressive, competitive with one another. Because as a woman, nowadays women are showing another. Right? In those days, what kind of girl shows another? When we're growing up in the 90s.
In those days, if a girl sees a picture of herself in pants, if a guy sees, she will start crying.
Yeah.
Because you have seen my nakedness.
Yeah.
Or if you see her pants,
today a girl will put piercing here and she wears shirt that will show it to show that I got this piercing.
No bra.
Right? Bra. I used to sell bra.
Bra is out of.
I used to sell bra. My bra business has shut down.
Funny enough, we're having this conversation yesterday because someone was asking me why I converted to Islam. So because I just have to answer the question. I was they've been asking and I'm it's personal reason. I guess they just guy, but why? So I was curious. I was check both check both religions. You guys sometimes they say sometimes that Muslim girls they are the worst, they take drugs, they knack, they sleep with different men, but they're always covered. And I said that exactly is the point. You understand? That is the point. It's just if a gay man, nobody cares who you knack, nobody cares if you're gay. Whatever you do inside your house,
you don't know you're gay.
You understand? What you do inside your house is your business, but don't bring it to society, don't bring it outside. We don't
have some shame.
Simple. Now you claim Muslim girls are this, that.
And it's just a spiteful. It's just a spiteful speculation.
Yes, and it's Okay.
Continue.
So we moved from there, and I said the church has helped in the decay of our society.
Yeah.
They supported women to decay the society. I give another instance that if, for example, they come to the office and all the men in the office, like, we are talking like how your trouser is so tight that your dick, you can see my dick print, like all the men.
You can see my circumcision scar.
Yeah, you can see my dick, like as you are entering the office, like if you see me, if I'm walking towards your end, all the men you can like see the dick print, and then maybe you bring your little daughter to the office, and I'm trying to play with her, hugging her, and like you can clearly see my dick print. Like how do you feel? You go to ShopRite, all the men there. I know they take children to the ShopRite. All the men, like just how you are walking on that, you see all the men, you are seeing like their dick prints showing, like your little daughters are seeing that. You know, they were so irritated. That is what you do to us,
boys. From a very young
that is what you people are doing to
because girls are wearing yoga pants now, and they don't wear underwear with yoga pants. Girls do not do that. They don't.
Coastal Rhode Island town, protesting a man who says the outfits look tacky and ridiculous. Their outrage is in response to a letter that a man wrote to the Barrington Times about his dislike of yoga pants on, quote, mature adult women.
How dare he? The man wrote that yoga pants belong in the yoga studio and that it's bizarre and disturbing to see women wearing them in public. He says they should wear a nice pair of tailored slacks or jeans instead. The women are calling the comments sexist and are planning to parade down the man's street.
All right, so that brings us to today's hot topic question. Do yoga pants belong only in the yoga studio? We want to bring in Ron and Elise now. And I want to say this, Ron, before we start. You and I need to tread lightly here, okay?
Do you understand? Churches, these days, how do you dress to church these days? The slits. If you see, I pity the pastors, although I don't even like them, but I pity them because from where you're standing, you can probably see like 30 pants.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I've seen a pastor almost cry about it on stage because it's not just pants. We're talking about cleavage. The guy had to stop you. He said, "Please, usher, can you remove this woman?" She was sitting in the front row.
These things are
this live stream. What kind of embarrassment is that? You're streaming a service, global. This is after 2 This is not old. Global audience. He said, "Please, remove this woman." The woman was wearing like the bra push-up. It's a pulpit. He's standing up. So like he's wondering, like he has. As a man now, your eyes always cover, and you now say the wrong. You say, "Oh, Goliath to David." You have to focus. So he called the usher and said, "Please remove this woman." She stood up. She had to adjust. He now saw that she was wearing necklace. This woman is a demon. Get out of my church.
It says that if you wear something like if you stand on the outside.
Married woman, married woman. She's married. Her husband was beside her.
Wow. Just look at that. And now that pays me. Look at weddings. Look at what.
Weddings are the worst.
Girls, when they leave their father's house and come out like that,
to shame
everywhere, it's terrible. Like the society already has decayed, and I blame Christianity. I blame Christianity a lot for a lot of these things because
I blame westernization more than
but I blame
because let me give you an example, right? I'll give you a chance this one. I'll give you an example after this. When we were growing up, when we go to church, men sit here, women sit here.
Yeah, that's true.
That's by default. Nobody even think about it. Today, is that the case?
No, even till now, there are some church, like all this Orthodox church, all this
Orthodox.
Yes.
Yes, you do that. They do that.
I don't know. You can't ask me that question. I don't know how
They are still doing it.
I doubt because many churches they started seeing that
Catholic and all that.
many churches they started
but the same place. My church, people don't do it.
They started seeing that their attendance is going
down.
Right? In those days, as a woman, you're coming to church, you cover your hair
and dress properly.
In those days, as a woman, you're coming to church, you cover your hair. Right? You must wear a headscarf. Your body must be covered. Right? Some churches say no jewelry. They call those churches deeper life. Even though it's in the Bible that women should not wear jewelry, that women should cover their hair. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. The other passages I can give you that I'll try to remember. You understand? So it's biblically based, but there's some, you confront girls about it and say, "I told you go to." If you mention that, you go to go for that church. A girl has said that to me. You know, I like to have conversations. I take certain positions.
Maybe that's one of the best churches ever.
Right, but because everything is Bible based, but many churches decided to relax their standards because new churches are coming out. Churches that allow you to dress anyhow you want. That, oh, God loves you no matter how you dress. No matter whose husband you're trying to snatch in the church.
Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves you. You know what I mean? So churches are modernizing. They are flexible. They are adapting. They are innovating. And that's the difference between Christianity and Islam. Because Islam forbids innovation. You are not allowed to come out with a doctrine. You understand? You're not allowed to come and say, oh, you don't have to cover your head. Can you even talk about that kind of thing?
I think the issue with interpretation, translation. The Bible, the Quran, it's not really Arabic. There's nothing like translating English version. But the Bible has all those versions, all this. So some words are taken to mean other words when they actually mean something else.
My brother, that's not even the point. Because if anybody reads 1 Timothy 2:9, it's like let your women they should cover their hair and they should not adorn themselves with gold or earrings or necklaces or whatever. And there's only a part in the Bible that they said women should not even speak in the churches. 1 Corinthians 14 verse 34. The time I found that passage, it was a woman that was on stage speaking. And she read 1 Corinthians maybe chapter 21, and she stopped at 33, right? And then she continued her sermon. I now read 34. And 34 says, let a woman keep silent in the churches, it's not permitted unto them to speak. If they didn't hear something, they should go and ask their husband at home. In the Bible. So I read it, and I looked up, I'm like, what are you doing there? You know what I mean? This is years ago, but now you have churches that the GO is a woman. And I can't even imagine myself as a man.
Sitting down.
I would listen to Mommy Gio. Mommy Gio will tell me to kneel down, I'll kneel down. How will my wife look at me? Let's
you guys don't understand these things.
How will my wife look at me that a woman is telling me to kneel down, I'll kneel down, she should be anointing me? I'll be like,
yes, mommy.
Yes, mommy.
I'm not going to say anything. It's church.
Yeah, it's true. I think you are the one is your fault. But what do you think about women's inherent selfishness? Their inability to share their man with another woman?
Me, I'm not going to share my man.
So you admit that it's selfishness?
It's not selfishness. I won't share. I don't know, but I won't share. I do like share. I'm not going to share.
It's good. How about you? What do you think?
Same thing. I can't share my man. Unless my man can go out and they don't know.
So you cannot bring
I cannot bring
for a threesome.
Hey, wala. No, never. Never.
I know that men are polygamous in nature. And this is my take on it. If you want to do anything, don't worry.
You can go.
Do it yourself. Because if I see her, definitely I'm going to get me a just like you seeing your girlfriend, okay, this guy is not your
No, that's not my girlfriend.
It's not going to happen.
It's everybody's girlfriend.
If you claim to my girlfriend and that guy is knocking you, can have you. Like,
Let me make an example.
But you make her.
People may say it's sensitive, but it's not.
It doesn't even exist.
It.
It's not the same thing.
It's not. I'm not saying
it can never be the same thing.
I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm just saying that the way you don't want your girlfriend to know that you are sleeping with that person, you don't want to know that person is sleeping with your girlfriend.
I don't want to think about it. Do you know
that's the point we're making. What we're saying is that analogy, that like paradox, it doesn't apply because men and women are different.
If you understand, so like that means now don't such
let me tell you something. If I sleep, let me do it. If I sleep with a girl,
me and the last
the worst I can do is I'll carry disease like man.
That like
you.
Even the guy can get pregnant.
But men, we know the kids.
That's the other one.
Oh yeah, that's even the excellent part. So this is the wonderful part. The reason why men cannot even stand the idea of a woman sleeping, his woman, his alleged woman sleeping with another man is because of this thing that you just mentioned. The fact that men don't have the capacity to ensure the paternity of the child that is inside the woman. You've heard these recent stories of women giving birth to 3 children.
And then
none is for the man.
Imagine that kind of thing.
You are working hard. This man that you said, oh, he's wrong for sleeping with the youth corps in his office. He's still working hard all these years to make sure that you're okay, make sure you have a house, make sure you can go to the market, all these things, and the children are not his. And the woman knows that the children are not his. Let me tell you, there are women that they will divorce the man. And this woman, she divorced the man, she's still making him pay child support for children that he went to court and found out that the children are not his, but he's still paying. Children that he did not father. Because the law already presumes that if there's a marriage, there's a natural presumption, not a natural presumption, a legal presumption that the children of that marriage belong to the man. And the woman, even when they are doing the registration of the birth certificate, she can't put his name.
As the father.
And that birth certificate is a very, very strong legal document.
Yeah.
But it's Tyrone that shut up the club. So that is why it's 100% haram. You can't come out and say, oh, you need to know how to do it. What if I'm doing? No, you don't know how to do it. We're the ones that have we're the ones that learn all the skills. But you know the problem now? The problem now is that women are doing it at the same rate as men now.
Yeah.
Because within marriage, outside marriage, they're even giving birth to other people's children inside marriage. As in, even guys we're crazy, but we're not that crazy. You know what I mean? We're just not. Your husband? Did you share your husband?
Can you share my husband?
So no threesome with your friend for this one?
Never.
That's not fair.
You can only do it out there without letting.
So you cannot just bring your friend.
Bring what? Now that I
So that your husband.
So I'll be the one that is I should just offer my friends my husband.
Yes, but it will make sure it finishes you. Make sure it finishes you.
No. It doesn't make any sense now.
How do you say it doesn't make any sense? So if you have a boyfriend now, for example,
Yes.
right, like this is the guy.
Yes.
And the guy says, babe, like this, okay, maybe you guys went out and you saw your friend somewhere, or you just you saw your friend. I was like, this your friend is fine now. Like I'm like now.
Oh no, you can't start you don't feel that.
Let me tell you.
The issue is that women are viewing sex like the thing men are viewing sex the same way women are viewing sex.
That's true.
Like wait.
You're going to have personal issues.
You I don't get it already.
Look how she's smiling.
You cannot sit down now and watch your husband liking another babe.
For what now?
That's up now.
So that means it's respect. Like it's not respecting me.
No, you're not.
like,
It's your idea.
My husband should be knocking my friend.
Okay, she's not your friend. Okay, she's not
Even
your
she's
friend.
not my friend. It's not. I don't want it. Okay, you cannot knock another one in my presence. That don't have sense.
How do you say don't have sex?
No.
Do you know that man will love you
I don't
forever?
want that kind of love. The only thing I know is that I tell my husband, if my husband is going out, yes, babe, I need to like me now. Then yes, I can even put it in your bag. You are going out.
That's one more insult. They're just calling me a dog.
No, I don't feel like you now when you go there. Maybe when you want to do it like baby, woman, I can actually this one that my woman, my wife put this inside my bag. Or in my pocket. Then maybe the guy will know because you
I know what because my reason why I am dead.
You just like yes, don't you will not tell like
Don't check it.
Fair enough.
wait, I'm just saying now.
Let her finish.
God. So like I can decide like okay, let me just put this like the condom in my husband pocket. Of course, like so that even if it's going to there are some men that if you do that they're questioning the judge and say like this one that my wife is like
it's a very soft manipulation.
The one that say from how to do this. No.
Reverse psychology.
Like she's not actually telling you that you should do that. But you with your own small sense
Your sense you know you that condom. That's what sense you know.
You know where that won't work for me. It won't work for me, but if I'm going to Japan, forget it. That
don't work for you.
I'll throw the condom away.
No, you use the condom. Give it to the bike that one. You're dead.
Oh, okay.
I just another condom.
I just thought that now.
But you should be open to bringing a nice girl. When you're married, you should be open. Wait.
Can we hear your story? This guy.
I want to finish. I want to get to the end of this thought. Finish.
You should be open to bringing a girl, like maybe once in
a year.
6 months or once in a year. You know, your husband will just have this level of respect and love.
Respect. Never. My husband will even see me like as if I'm one of them.
No.
That is how your friends call you to do stuff. Yes.
I can.
Honestly, as that. Yes.
Okay, that's another angle.
You get like why would I be bringing my babe? Even if I'm dating and I brought my friend to my guy and say, babe, maybe my dad my friend like and I say, okay, go ahead. That my guy would think that this thing that this day she's actually doing same.
Honestly,
you get to do that. That's to show that I've been doing it. You get so.
Honestly. So we have to work on it. I was because you know, as I said, like there's the traditional paradigm of marriage in those days where you don't even dating. Let's be honest right now. In 2023, dating is prostitution.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. In those days, what we had was courtship. Right? You can't talk to a girl without knowing who her father is.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true.
So the father must see you, vet you, know who your parents are, know where you live, know what you do. No, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To even say, oh, you guys can talk to my daughter, you can talk to my daughter and find out anything, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? So there are people who have been able to preserve those customs, but for the most part, in like the westernized world, those customs have been destroyed. Right? They are gone. It was happening before.
Okay, before. For you to check the girl, you have your phone. Do you know how many girls you can check it?
Right. So that's my point. So that was the traditional paradigm where you just marry by the age of 19, 20, you already married.
Yeah.
You understand? But now they say, oh, girls must go to school and learn work and do masters so they're 25.
PhD.
Right. Now, the thing about this is that women at your most, the time in your life where you want to have sex the most is 16 to 24 to 23. You want to have sex the most. You spend that time in school. That's why girls are having sex a lot in school, 100 level, 200 level. In fact, it starts from SS1, right? Now, you are being in school. It's going to be in your husband's house, giving birth to children, right? Right? So we've now left that paradigm where girls from SS1 they started teaching about contraception, reading method, withdrawal method, take this drug, plan B, post-renal, blah blah blah. Girls know this thing. You are laughing, you know what I'm talking about, exactly? Okay, sorry. so now it's not a situation where girls, this thing called sex that they discovered, they are doing it without the consequence of marriage, they are doing it without the consequence of childbirth, right? So they're not practicing it, 18, 19, 20, 21, up to 30s. Women in their 30s are having sex without getting married, without having children, right? Now, those women, that generation of women, are now getting married to men who have been raised by those types of women. So the idea of sex is now different, right? Because it used to be purely marriage reproduction. Now it's fun times. That's why you can have the guts to talk about my wife.
Having plenty.
My wife will bring her friends. Into the matrimonial home.
It's speculation.
I know. I'm not exposing. I'm just saying. You understand? But it's a different paradigm. So we need to find a way to define whether we return to traditional values or we deal with the reality.
Wait, I said Solomon was not having threesome and
I doubt.
Guy, stop.
I doubt. You know why I doubt?
Why?
Because for me, threesome is a pornographic creation.
I disagree.
Like, this guy. What is your earliest? Can you give me the earliest depiction of a threesome? Because there's no threesome in the Bible. I checked.
No,
because they put sex in the Bible.
I think
when King David was very old, they had to bring a 10, 11-year-old, 14-year-old virgin
to keep him warm. Yeah.
You understand? Like, so we have those kind of very vivid descriptions. I'll give you another example. There's a part in, was it Exodus or Genesis, chapter 38, verse 8, where God told somebody, so a guy died, and God said, okay, the brother should have sex with the wife to give birth to children for the husband who died. And the guy had sex with the woman, but he didn't pour inside her, he poured it on the ground and got smote immediately. We can take that story and say that withdrawal method is sinful. Do you understand? So I'm not saying, and that's the point, right? Withdrawal method is sinful, meaning that you shouldn't be having sex without the intention of procreation. You understand? So that's how we know it's wrong. So your own thing of threesome, let's be honest, threesome is pornography. It's a Jewish lie.
Okay. When all those guys go out to capture lands, kill the men,
Numbers 31 verse 8.
Okay. Carry the women and the
God said
animal.
You should keep the girls that are not known anymore. Keep virgins for yourself. Yes.
Fine. Well, after all this
this Bible podcast now. Let's go.
After all these wars and takeovers, when they go, eating fresh meats, chilling, drinking ale.
There was no threesome.
Why do you think it? I think that's the Bible verse.
There were foursome himself. Because these guys, wait now, I'm not saying it was in the Bible, I'm saying
they would have said, but nobody had time to write it down because everyone was having fun.
It was too nice now. These guys, we're not really enjoying life.
Right.
We're just in this house, in Uganda setting.
Right.
Then you just woke up in the morning in the wilderness. You just woke up in the morning in the wilderness with breathing fresh grass.
Yeah.
Like the freshness of weed.
Fresh manna from heaven.
Nice girls with Let's breast and
Breast are still standing.
Like, no, you look like happy.
you guys should stop. You cannot tell your name threesome. Stop.
There was no threesome.
King Solomon had 700 wives and 300 concubines.
Yeah.
You can't buy the family trees.
Stop. Some of his wives were lesbians. They have to have been. Because
There's no lesbians in the Bible. Sorry.
I'm not saying they don't have to be in the Bible. Like all those cathedrals now that you see all those paintings of a lot of women that you see you see a lot of women. If you watch Game of Thrones,
oh my god. Oh, you let Bible wait to Game of Thrones.
I feel like they depict like olden day vibes.
Yes.
Like
those ideas came from somewhere.
Exactly. Spartacus, what Spartacus?
I remember Spartacus.
Like there were a lot of it's just sometimes these guys what they do is they just have a lot of women in the room and they just if you watch Eyes Wide Shut also.
Guys,
like I can tell you
movies are not history now.
No, because the movies
the ideas have to come from somewhere. There's nothing new.
They were doing these things, bro.
It comes from
I want to say something, but
yeah.
Say no, okay.
I want to let's say something terrible.
No, I'm not going to say.
Talk.
No, I'm not saying like
we can continue.
the guys in the Bible were animals. Like they were having fun steady. Like all those people going to the wilderness. When you go to the wilderness, what do they do?
No problem. So let me tell my story.
Okay.
This happened maybe 2015. As you know, the capacity for sharing and caring and stuff like that.
On that one show.
But as that one show, guys, thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Drop the EP, that legit. Top 5 in the city, competitions right here. Swear. All I know now, also miles no got no time. Slime, I got mad lines. Up tempo, make I catch my vibe. Yeah, look, chopsticks, yeah. Shout out Ice Prince walking, I'm giving my all to the art. 80% of my vest from the heart. Me, I believe in being creative. I put in the time and I put in the work. I put on my tata, I give all to God. Trust in the process, believing in me. Everything calm in due time, guy. Wait for your time, make it no kind of rush. Yeah, me know they dog, I know be baller. Roll up the love, make we touch on cloud now. I do it for the love and I do it for the city. Every J saying God, what? Me not bad guy. Again.